This is the CMC Markets Connect Volatility Report. Shares in retailer Tesco fell yesterday morning off the back of earnings data that highlighted the pressures consumers in the UK were now facing, but losses proved short-lived, with some meaningful gains being posted running into the close. The stock settled little more than a penny down on the day, but it was sufficient to drive volatility to 88.24% against 49.86% on the month. The Kiwi dollar found some support against the US equivalent during Wednesday's session, although there were some suggestions that this is being driven in part by a story of broader weakness for the greenback. The RBNZ is, however, showing a more resilient approach to policy tightening than its Australian counterpart, proceeding with another 50 basis point hike and signalling there's more to come here. One-day vol on NZD USD printed 24.47% against 16.88% on the month. The oil and gas industries have been buoyed by news of production cuts from OPEC, driving support across the board in the sector. CMC's proprietary basket of shares for these companies added more than 2% yesterday, lifting daily vol to 67.62% against 54.2% on the month. And finally, in commodities, platinum is showing elevated levels of price action. Gains seen earlier in the week have now been in part eroded, and there's a lot of fundamentals in play here, both in terms of the supply side with labour disputes possible and demand side where waning consumer confidence could take a toll. One-day vol here sat at 63.08%, up from 53.92% on the month.